Hey, you guys. I'm not sure when I can make another short because my phone is very glitchy like with the shorts. So here I am making a short of a video. No, stop. But no, I wanted to get on here and mention because it keeps on coming up. And so I'm just going to express it out loud. Okay. But you know how I mentioned the whole 928, the harvest moon, and all that good stuff. Um, what? Sorry. I kept on seeing. Okay, so it went from 928 to 628, and in my head I'm thinking, oh, that's just a nine upside down. You feel me? That's what I'm thinking. But then I remember seeing 928, 628, 928, 628, and it and then like it was in my mind like, okay, so maybe 628 ain't 928. You feel me? Obviously, because it's six and a nine. You know what I mean? So after I made that recollection in my mind, I didn't think too much of it. And so after that, I kept on seeing 628, 628. And so I looked it up and I do it in Bible verses because I know you can do it in stronger coordinates. But I don't know. I just like the Bible verses better for me. I do both, but like it's the Bible verse that I'm going to actually take and do a deep dive in. The strong concordance is like something that I can just be aware of in my waking life, I guess. But yeah, so I did the Bible verse of 628, and I believe it was Matthew 628, and it was about us being, well, in the scripture it's about folks being worried about their clothing. And then again, I was already doing that for myself, and that church service with TC Nation that just happened, she also had mentioned it too. So it was like, okay, so this is probably something I need to study on. And I am struggling a little bit on it because I'm trying to figure out, Lord, what clothing is you talking about? Because I got so many, I don't want to say mental problems, but I got so much going on up here and right here that it's like, I'm going to just take it slow, okay? Take it slow. Like I'm just meeting the man, we dating slow. You feel me? And this is more longer than a short. So, hey. But yes, again, and that's why I kept on saying, so I'm about to rewatch it for myself too. How about that? But yes, that's why I was saying to watch the TC Nation church service of last Sunday, and I'm going to even support it even more for this Sunday in the next few days. And I'm going to say entirely TC Nation is good to watch, but I don't mean to say that, but like that, because it's all good. It's all there. You feel me? It's just again a path that is going on right now that is smoothed out, and so the Lord has set a path through their message, basically, is what I'm saying. He set a smooth path through the messages that TC Nation is providing. It doesn't matter who the person is, it's the, I don't want to say it's the building, because the building is the people. You feel me? A building is something that can collapse just like a person, but we are handmade by God, crafted by Him on a daily. A building is put up and tore down the same day. You feel me? And I don't want to say it like that, being funny towards TC Nation. I'm just saying, it's the people, man. No, because I'm pretty sure they can still do what they got to do outside. But you know, it's 2023, so who gonna do all that outside? But no, if as I do more of a deep dive in understanding, really, I'm honestly, I don't want to say rest because I would say I'm always in go mode because God is always telling me to go in different ways in different areas. But right now I'm in rest because I have not heard Him say go. And as I am resting, but still learning and still putting in work, you know what I mean? Just because I'm resting doesn't mean it's nothing. But, you know, I think it's going to be good because whatever clothing that God could be talking about for me personally, first of all, you feel me? Like, only I got this problem. Now I won't say it like that. But, you know, worrying about this clothing for me, it can be a different clothing for you. It could be a different clothing for a whole group, a cluster of people. You feel me? So what I'm doing now is not trying to bash myself about the clothing I choose, and then to also not prioritize the clothing that God gives me. And again, that's a lot of learning, but it's good though. You feel me? It obviously is good. We talking about God, the righteous, the Almighty. Okay, I stop. I stop. Because I don't know. I'm sorry, but I think we definitely got it. I believe we got it, and it's just amazing to see God speak in multiple areas in multiple ways, but on the same accord. Like, what? How do you do this, man? But I hope this was kind of good. So I'm gonna leave it short, so I'm not just rambling about something I'm just now learning about and have nothing to really say. So I hope you guys have a good one, a good weekend. Definitely tap into TC Nation's church service this weekend, GFOs. Um, I'll say Oasis too, and that's what I'm saying. Like between GFO is my first home church. It's not my first home church, but first home church for me. Okay, because I've been to a lot of churches for the first time, and they've been made at home, but that wasn't according to. I want to say according to me, but GFO was definitely my first church. Then TC Nation via online. Physical, I'm sorry. Physical was the GFO. Online was GFO. And then again, also online was Oasis. And Oasis Church, them boys right there, boy, I swear. Sometimes I'm listening to them and I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, let me put some hot sauce in it. But I'm just playing, you guys. Okay, let me stop. But yes, I just did too much right there. Sorry, I'm so sorry. But Oasis Church, they definitely be hitting me personally with some stuff that really correlates with the path, with the will, where I'm at in life. Collectively across the board, they just say it in a different way. And I'm not saying it like they're saying it in a manipulative way. I'm just saying that they know it's their way to speak it their way. And it's not to say that it's incorrect, but God uses us all. And He doesn't just use us. I'm not, because I did just watch that TC Nation church. He said, God don't use none of us. What the heck He want to use us for? He can do it Himself. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But as we get to express ourselves in the Lord, as He allows it, you feel me? It's different. And as it's different, it still correlates. And so that's what the thing is for me with Oasis Church. They are definitely different. And I like it. I'm not even mad about it. Because again, the message still correlates. It's just a different degree. It's just a different manner. And that's the same thing with TC Nation. And the same thing with GFO. Like it's different but same. Like the Lord is the truth. His word is truthful. So as somebody is speaking the truth, they're speaking Jesus. You feel me? And it's not to say they're trying to manipulate a crowd to, put in money in a jar or come join a service or anything like that. Just straight truth. Like, and when a person can do that, you can hear and see Jesus. And it's not necessarily see Jesus in them or hear Jesus in them, but Jesus is definitely a part of their life and they're interactive with him. It's not because, well, I won't say it like that. Not only is Jesus a part of their life, but they're also interacting with him, having an intimacy with him, having a prayer with him, whatever that looks like for that other person. You feel me? And you know, it's very lovely. Uh, I'll say this as an example. I guess I don't know, but I remember a point in time in my life where the enemy was attacking me, upon me, telling me, "Oh, you said you hated yourself. Oh, you wanted to kill yourself. Oh, and this, that, whatsoever." Right? The one thing he was saying, all listen, baby, he was saying all that, right? But in the midst of me hating myself and wanting to kill myself, self harm or whatever, I was going to YouTube and the Bible to help me through those moments. And when he was saying the enemy was just spewing all that, then the last thing he said was, "This ain't YouTube. This ain't that." And out of nowhere, attitude clicked on. Oh, you right. I know you the enemy, so you speak all lies for your own self and your own benefit. But baby, listen here. I did hate myself. I did want to kill myself. Because why not now? Because God loves me. Because God heals me. And then there's so much more. And that was a personal moment, so I ain't gonna do too much. But like, I'm not about to sit here and argue with you with what you think is truthful. Like, okay, you did it. Good job. You got half of a check. But the rest of the check goes so far up that you can't even touch it. So the attitude, I'm telling you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I was watching the trends. I am rambling. I'm so sorry, you guys. I might post this. I might not. But again, I remember I was watching the TC Nation church service, and I remember the woman was like, "Oh, but I know Dr. Anita." Oh crap! Go clean your face, boy. Dr. Anita was talking about. Well, she was saying it in the degree which I understand, but she was mentioning like, y'all know y'all not about to go do this. Y'all always so boof coop in my ride, and you not about to go up to the enemy as soon as he come up to you like this. You gonna go ahead and scatter away, which I 100% agree. Especially when my mind cap ain't right, my heart. How about that? She taught me something now. When my heart ain't right, you feel me? So my mind ain't gonna be right either. So yeah, I'm gonna run. I ain't even gonna cap. I'm gonna run. But if my heart is right, my mind is right. So when I know I have attitude, but I also gave my attitude to God. So again, it's I really hate to use the word use, but I rather God have control and use of my attitude than me. So I'm comfortable with saying it like that. Okay. But yes, I have been faced and afflicted and conflicted and a whole bunch of stuff with the enemy. And yes, it may come into physical form. And even at a young age, I was able to recognize that because I was raped and molested a lot as a child. And the person I looked to was not the rapist and the molestator. It was the person that was supposed to support me and love me and heal me. Was the person that I became upset with. It wasn't the person who did it. Like even as a child, if anything, I was put in fear. You feel me? I didn't expect nothing else from that person but to be put in fear and abuse. But I know if I could leave that to something else that is supposed to heal me, to support me, that was where I put my problems at. You feel me? And that was the part for me that I had to learn from and grow from. And when those things become a physical thing, it took me a while, but I learned that it's not just the person. Though it is a person, it's not just the person. And I think that's why I be so stiff, I guess, with this whole wickedness because I don't want I don't want to say it like that because like I'm putting anything on anybody. But me personally, I don't want anybody to learn what wickedness is just to learn it, to have it and know it. Like learn what that is from God from his position, from his authority, from his place, from his will, from his word, because even they have to listen to that. And so again, that's you growing up, you have to understand a parent. You feel me? Okay, I understand a parent wasn't healed correctly, a parent wasn't loved correctly, so they couldn't give me this, they couldn't give me that. And that's the human side of it, right? Like you can see the wickedness, you can see the evil in it, and you can focus on that. But if you focus on that too much, you will never, I won't say you will never, but it, it's probably a little bit more steps to learn a person for a person and what is wicked for wicked. You know what I mean? Maybe not. I'm sorry, you guys. I really am rambling. I I don't know. I just felt like I live in a dark world. Though I walk through the valley of death, I fear no evil. And that's how I feel like my life was. I don't fear no evil. Like, and I believe that's why I'm so good with an attitude. Though my attitude need a lot of shaping, a lot of shaping, baby. Mild temper. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go back. Reference back to the Sunday service of the TC Nation, and she referenced how Jesus went ballistic. Dr. Anita went ballistic. She ain't say ballistic, but he went ballistic um at the temple. And I mentioned that too a while ago. I'm not saying it like that, but that was a part of my studies too, was again a part of my attitude so I can learn more of Jesus' character. And that was just referenced to me by God, but I took that own deep dive study upon myself. I mean, shoot, he probably put it in there because he knew I'd just be loving to ask questions. So, but what that whole anger situation with Jesus at the temple, tossing tables, that was considered mild temper in my studies, in my notes. Okay, I don't know if that's for everybody, but that was mild temper. And again, upon my notes, that is a controlled anger, a controlled righteous anger. How about that? A controlled violence, a controlled outrage. You feel me? I don't know, maybe. But it's it's good, you guys. I really think you guys got it. I know I'd be going off track. I just be wanting to talk sometimes. And so if anybody watches this, I do appreciate it. And if my baby Zay Zay watch it, I love you and I miss you. No, stop. I might not post this, but he do watch my videos. He told me that he be watching my videos when he be at his dad's house. He's live in St. Louis and I'm in Akron, Ohio. So it's a gap there, and he likes watching my videos. I don't want to call my son a weirdo because he's freaking awesome, but he's awesomely weird, and I tell him that all the time. He'd be like, "Mom, can I have superpowers?" Like I ask God and pray to him all the time about superpowers, and I'd be like, "But Zathan, your superpower, you already have them. Like your superpower is love. When you love somebody, you give them a hug, give them a kiss. That's a superpower. When you share and you care, that is a superpower. But I'm gonna let you guys go. But yeah, I put my baby in the child, so I was able to come back. With that being said, I'm still going to end the video. I just wanted to do it properly and say, I hope you guys have a good Sunday. I hope you guys have a good weekend in a general sense and the week after and so on and so forth. But as of today, I hope you have an awesome freaking day. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you for letting me rant off in your ear about randomness. Y'all have a good one.